Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. So in tonight's show, we saw Daley removed from the Big Brother house, and to say that the story has caused ripples not only through the house but also amongst viewers is an understatement. Daley is asked to come on the show tonight to draw a line under the matter once and for all and to have his say. Firstly, how are you feeling?
Don't know what to think, really. Just a bit low and stuff.
Confused? Have you managed to watch the footage back yet?
Yeah. And first of all, I just want to say, if I come across offensive to any woman out there, then I'm sorry, because I'm not malicious, and I would never ever do anything to a woman or disrespect a woman in that way. Things got out of hand, and I take full responsibility, and I shouldn't have took it to that level. So
do you understand why Brother had to remove you from the house?
I can understand in the heat of the moment. I probably didn't understand, but then after I calmed down, as a TV programme, I understand you know there's certain lines you can't cross, and I just got caught in a moment, and yeah, deeply regret it. And as I said, if I offended any woman out there, then I'm sorry.
So what do you think happened?
I was hungry all day. I had little to eat. I'm a lightweight because I'm an athlete, so I'm not really...
You don't really drink, do you?
I don't really drink, but in the beginning, I never really drank that much, but I felt like a bit of like I wasn't with the group if I wasn't drinking with them.
Right.
So I started drinking, and then it became an everyday thing, and then that incident that night, obviously, I had 4 glasses of alcohol and then 2 bottles of champagne.
Right.
And I was really tired that night, and I just wanted to go to sleep, and it escalated from there. And it was all a play, fight, joke. I would never, ever, ever want to do anything to her whatsoever, never, ever.
Obviously, we know that the house it's a hive of emotions. Was it harder in there emotionally than you thought it would be?
Yeah, coming in there, I'm probably one of the people, I don't watch Big Brother that much, but before coming in there, the shows I did watch, I used to think to myself, oh, why are you getting so emotional for? It's a show, you wanted to go on a show and stuff and everything like that. But then when you're in the situation and then you're locked in there for 24/7, and I just let the whole show get the better of me. I went in there as one person. And it changed me, you know what I mean?
You said to Big Brother that, you know, and to us, that you guys were play fighting. What are your feelings towards Hazel now?
I don't think it's right to comment. I want people to make their mind up about her and judge what they see. And then if I'm in the wrong, I'm sorry. I don't even want to waste my breath on chatting her name, really. Let everyone else decide and think what they want to think of her. I'm coming here to apologise and you know, do the right thing and apologise to anyone I've offended. I don't really care what I have to say about Hazel. I let everyone else deal with that and make up their own mind.
I think it's obviously quite difficult, because watching it last night, you know, you could kind of see that, you know, you were kind of play fighting and she was play fighting, and then suddenly just towards the end just got a little bit, seemed to get a little bit dark. But yeah. But I you know, it takes 2, and we've watched, you know, for the past 4 weeks how it's got very intense between the 2 of you, and it takes 2 to tango, you know. Hazel was willing to flirt till her heart was content. Do you know what I mean? So this is in no way this is all your fault. I think.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, but at the same time, I've still got to take responsibility.
Absolutely. And
yeah. You know, I've got to be a man and say to myself, I've done things that I should never have done, and I hurt someone that I shouldn't have hurt on there, and I let the show get the better of me.
A few of your housemates did warn both of you about the kind of flirting. Do you feel that before that night it ever crossed a line?
Yeah, yeah, I actually did. I mean, people only see, obviously, the edited shows and stuff like that, but when you're in there 24/7, there's loads of times in there where I actually had deep conversation with Hazel, saying, listen, we've crossed the line. I would ask her questions as well. Tell me now, be straight with me, right? As a woman, now, am I crossing the line? Am I crossing the line? She'd go, no, you're not doing nothing wrong, nothing wrong. And in my part and in my wrongdoing, I carried it on when I shouldn't have, and I should have listened to, like, my best friend in there, Dexter, and listened to him and took his advice. Along the way, it took a few other people's advice, like Callum, even Gina. I never really had connection with her, but I should have took
We did see quite a few people kind of try to.
But the thing is that all the way through, I was so annoyed with myself at the same time, and I can't explain it. I just let the whole show just change the way I am, because I'm not like that.
We met Katie last week. She came on the show, which was really lovely of her. And she was obviously devastated by watching, you know, a possible relationship form with somebody else. How are things with you guys at the minute? And she's here tonight. Katie's here with Daley this evening. How are things with you now?
I can't really answer that question. She knows I love her. I've explained everything, but I don't want to try to, you know, explain too much, because I don't want it to come across like I'm trying to beg for her back, because I don't deserve or for her to even speak to me again. So who am I to try and even beg for her back? So I haven't done none of that. I've just explained and what happened, what I done wrong, and sometimes you got to be a man and just own up to what you done. And just not coming onto that show, there's a lot of things I had to deal with as well, personal stuff, and aside everything what happened and me being a complete idiot, Big Brother really helped me and changed me for the better. So for the first time in my life, I didn't want to get removed like that.
No.
That's not the way I wanted to go.
And I don't think anybody else wanted to see you removed in that way as well, because you've been really popular outside of the house until what happened on Sunday night, and also inside of the house. You know,
it's changed my life.
Everybody liked you.
I thank Big Brother, seriously, because I didn't even want to come on the show. I just felt like, you know, it come to a point in my life where I don't really want to explain on TV, because it's like I get too emotional, but it come to a point in my life where maybe this will help me and sort out certain situations and demons I've got revolving my past life and stuff with my family and everything like that. And I was hoping that they would see that, because for the first time I can come out, it's not the way I wanted to go, but for the first time I can at least hold my head up high and feel free for the first time in my life, and not live a lie and not hide, and be scared to show everyone who I am. And regarding Katie, I've always loved her, and I was weak in there, and I let the show beat me, and I've got to be a man and admit it.
Well, I think it's testament to what a lovely woman she is. She's here with you tonight, and you can only hope that things will, you know, work out between the two of you. I
can hope, but I will never expect, because she doesn't deserve what happened, so I will never expect anything.
Going back to your housemates, Sam and Dexter, both devastated. Well, the whole house are just so shocked by it. I don't think they all quite understand what has happened. But Sam and Dexter, quite obviously devastated that you're gone. Will you miss any of them?
Yeah, especially them people you mentioned, because going on to that show, I'm not used to being around like big groups and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was one of my things I feared going on the show, is eating around a simple thing like eating around a dinner table with people and facing them and having to communicate with them. I've never been in situations like that. I'm someone who likes to be by myself and alone. Yeah. Even my own brother, who I've been through stuff through all my life, even him, sorry to him if he's watching, because I haven't been a good brothers in the way we meet up for an hour and then I'll make up excuses and lie, say I have to be somewhere when really I'm just going to go back home and just be by myself. That's how I've been for a large part of my life, and Big Brother has changed me. And people like Dexter and Sam, you know, I never dreamed I would meet all these different characters, and it's just opened me up to so many different people that I wouldn't ever probably, because I'm a closed book, so I'm one man.
So to do that is a big step for you.
Yeah, I've got one friend. I've been friends with him 15 years, and that's because he gets me, he understands me, and I'm afraid to anyone to come in and like break that. So, would
you like to see one of those two win then?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Sam's an inspiration for, you know the reasons that he's gone in there, and he wants to be, you know, inspiration to other kids and families what might have hearing difficulties and stuff. So he's an inspiration for what he's doing, and we're pretty similar because I'm going on there to be inspiration for people who've had a similar life to me, and he's doing the same. We're so different but so similar. And then Dexter, I always said going in
unique.
There... Yeah, he's so unique. I always said going in there, I want to meet someone as crazy as him, because I don't like the everyday kind of person. I like someone what's unique and different.
Daley, thank you so much. I do appreciate that you wanted to come on and you wanted to get your point across, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Still to come, we have all the latest news from the House, and you'll find out how Rylan has managed to wangle his way back in. See you then.